For the French, the Louvre is more than just a museum. It's a symbol of pride, a royal palace turned public treasure house that holds the nation's art, history, and identity. It was supposed to be untouchable. For decades, the Louvre was seen as an impregnable fortress, a masterpiece protected by cameras, scanners, and a small army of staff. It was believed to be the safest place on earth for any priceless piece of art. But on a quiet Sunday morning, October 19th, that illusion came crashing down. The robbery took place inside the Galerie d'Apollon, home to what remains of France's royal crown jewels, necklaces, brooches, and ceremonial pieces once worn by nobility. The hall isn't hidden or remote. It's just 250 meters away from the Mona Lisa. Thick glass, vibration sensors, motion detectors, crowds of tourists. It was the last place anyone would expect a heist, and that's exactly why it worked. This wasn't a high-tech Hollywood job with lasers and explosives. It was brilliantly simple: a lift, a window, a saw, and 7 ruthless minutes. The thieves had clearly done their homework. They struck on a Sunday morning, the quietest time of the week, when foot traffic is low and response times are slower. Wearing yellow construction vests, they rolled up a basket lift to the building's facade near a renovation site, the perfect disguise in the perfect spot. At around 9:30 a.m., 3 or 4 men went up the lift, forced open a window with a blowtorch and small chainsaw, and climbed inside. Once in the gallery, they didn't hesitate. They headed straight for 2 display cases, fired up their grinders, and in under 7 minutes, the reinforced glass gave way. They snatched 9 specific jewels: a tiara, a brooch, a crown belonging to Empress Eugenie, wife of Napoleon III, and several others of similar value. Alarms went off, and guards moved to evacuate visitors immediately. One tourist later said,
"We were just ready to go in to see the Mona Lisa when they swept us out of the gallery, swept us down the stairs by the Wing Victory. Then we were headed out the exit. We didn't realize the whole museum was being evacuated."
The thieves used those few crucial minutes of confusion to retrace their steps, climb back out through the same window, and escape on 2 waiting scooters. Not everything went smoothly, though. A 19th century crown was dropped or discarded during their escape, later found damaged in a nearby alley. Inside the Louvre, entrances were sealed, and the museum shut down for the day. Forensic teams lifted prints from the lift controls and pulled surveillance footage from both inside and outside. Investigators learned that the thieves had rented the lift truck 9 days earlier under a fake name. When the delivery driver arrived, 2 masked men hijacked the truck, repainted it, and changed the plates. Authorities concluded that this was the work of experienced professionals who exploited a nearby construction site to gain access and pull off a high-level smash and grab. By the time police responded, the thieves had already fled, likely heading south, out of Paris. France woke up to more than a theft. It was a national humiliation. President Macron called the raid an attack on our history. Opposition leaders called it a wound to the French soul. And this wasn't even the first museum hit that season. Since September, 3 Paris museums had been robbed: the National Museum of Natural History, the Museum of President Jacques Chirac, and now the Louvre. The pressure on French authorities was immense. Recovering stolen jewels is a race against time. After a week, most are already gone, melted down, broken apart, or sold off. Experts say the thieves have 3 options. They could break the jewels apart and sell the gold and stones separately. They could wait for insurance companies to offer a no questions asked reward, or they could try to move them through the black market. So far, police have recovered only the scooters, the lift, and a single yellow vest.